joking? In what way does that look anywhere near my style? Those sleeves would be more at home scrubbing counters than they would covering my arms. Oh, piss off. You can shove that color theory nonsense back down your own gullet. Waste of money, that was. I would have preferred the extra decor for my quarters, but no. You lot insisted that consultation would be worth it. And now what? We're in the same position we started in. Not even the slightest bit closer to finding something new to wear. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother listening to any of you. Heh, here's an idea. Why don't you spend your own salary if you're so keen on it? Might help in luring the enemy into a false sense of security if we throw you into the fray with that getup. Oh, how thoughtful of you. I could use another gag gift this year. First thing I'll do is have you use it to scrub down my office until you've made enough to pay for that decor I missed out on. You know that's grounds for insubordination if you refuse. I can have you demoted to foraging duties with the prisoners. Or would you prefer playing canary in the next mineshaft expedition? Unless, of course, you'd rather be fired. I can have those papers ready no later than this afternoon. You can read them over your last meal before the guards come to throw you out with the rest of your... well. Now that is not something I expected to see today. Oh, this couldn't be any more perfect. No, stand down. I'll handle this. A bit lost there, aren't you, little lamb? You'd best be off finding your way back soon. Otherwise, something bad might happen, and your flock will be down one member. Oh, being a bit feisty there. But putting on a brave face isn't going to save you. If you haven't noticed, you're outmatched 6-1. Odds aren't exactly in your favor. Oh, and what makes you think we wouldn't use force against you? Are you all hearing this? Do you think we care about public opinion around here? It's our territory. No one's going to refuse us service if they know what's good for them. There's nothing stopping us from taking you down right here and now. So, if you want to try your luck against us, you'd better pray your friends come to your rescue quickly. Or, were they the ones that sent you here as bait to get our attention while they plan a surprise attack? Oh, I wouldn't put it past them. Poor thing. Being thrown to the wolves like that. Can't say I envy that position. Really? Then what, pray tell, are you doing here all alone? Think very carefully about your answer. You've got maybe 5 that I might find acceptable. Anything else and you're wasting my time. I don't get a lot of free time as it is. What little I do have is very precious, and I don't appreciate when people try to take that away from me. So, what is it? You serious? I'm not sure if you heard me before, but you're dangerously close to not making it back to your group in one piece. What makes you think I want to sit down for a discussion with you? Especially when I don't have much time to spare. Can't say I blame you there. I don't remember the last time we stood face to face outside of combat. The battlefield's not exactly the nicest place to chat. Well, aren't you the charmer? Trying to make yourself look like the bigger one here. I can't have a little thing like you being the one to make an offer like that. Especially for a meal of all things. Hey, shut it, you lot. I'll have you all out there foraging if I hear any more whistling back there. Got yourself some guts. But I'll admit, you'll need those to hold up a conversation with me. Guess I'll humor you. How's the tavern sound? It's settled then. You lot, we'll meet back at the square at sundown. Try not to spend your gold on anything useless, and don't be late, or you'll have a salary negotiation waiting for you in my office tomorrow morning. Do I make myself clear? Good, you are dismissed then. Let's be off, shall we? We'll just have mulberry tea, thank you. You think I'd settle for ale when I've got 5 lackeys to handle after this? If I'm not sober, I may let them off too easily. I can get you one if you would prefer. Might help you to loosen up a bit. Relax, I'm kidding. We can't have you getting too tipsy. Sure, I came here for a good conversation, but that's a bit of fun for another time. Well, if you give me plenty of reason to want to talk to you again, I might suggest dinner next time. If you're up for it, that is. You care for wyvern steak? Just wondering, since it's the priciest thing on the menu. Looks like it's smoked and served with, local greens. Sounds like something worth trying. Oh, don't worry about the payment. I'll take care of it. Might as well put the money I brought for today to good use. I'd rather spend it on proper food than some dish rags they call clothes. I'm probably better off having something tailored anyway. What do you think? Should I get something similar to what I usually wear, or should I try something new? What, you don't pay attention to the enemy's clothing while fighting? Gotta keep an eye on the target somehow. Of course I do. It helps me to keep track of you all in the middle of a fight. And it'll probably do me well to do the same for when I need to spot you in public. Well, if you're going to be dressing up nicely like you are now, all the more reason to look. You're really making yourself look the part of a little lamb, you know. Maybe I'll let you have the extra greens from my order. I'll decide yours for you if you can't make a decision in the next 5 seconds. Oh, that tea is looking very fine. Smells amazing. Lovely job on that. Yes, we're ready to order. We'll have your wyvern steak and a house salad. That'll be all for now, thanks. Can a lamb have steak, I wonder? That's the real question. Guess we'll have to find out. Bet you can have tea, though. Best drink it while it's hot. Right amount of sweet and tart. Nice, isn't it? Good for your health too, they say. What? I can't be taking on a bunch of sickly louts. Least I can do is to get you in the proper shape to fight. And I might as well make sure you're eating right. Gonna need a lot more than some steak and greens to get where I am. But maybe that's why you're here, huh? Trying to get me to back down from roughing you up all the time. Oh, you'll have plenty of time to say your piece over our meal. Don't you worry, but I've got to make this occasion worth my while. I mean, I could be out doing some shopping like I originally planned, but all that time's now going towards you. So, least I can have is a little fun. I hope you can make this worth it. Then I might be a bit more willing to make some compromises. Get your speech ready then. The food's almost here. Ah, there we are. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Now, go ahead. Have your greens. Half of the steak, too. Yes, I've got enough. Eat up. That's very nice and tender. I'd say it's worth the price. What do you think? Sounds like it's a winner then. Definitely something worth getting again. So let's hear it. What brings you to drag me away from my free time? I'm sorry, could you repeat that? That's it? You went through all the trouble to invite me here for something like that? Not doing yourself any favors admitting your weaknesses to me. If anything, that puts you at an even greater disadvantage. Your chances of getting through the area safely are much lower when you're open about the problems you're having. Must be desperate if you're making the decision to ask me to turn a blind eye in the first place, hmm? I see. You are fortunate. I like my enemies to be in top shape before I face them. Oh, you wouldn't have such luck with many others. I know quite a few who would take advantage of a bad position like that. See, you misunderstand. I could have gone through with an attack to whittle down the enemy forces, but I gave you the option to run, and yet you're still here. So, if anything bad happens to you, that's entirely on your decision to stick around. There's not much stopping me, you know. Unless you can think of a good reason why I wouldn't hurt you when you've presented such an easy opportunity for me. My, aren't you the charmer today? I don't think I've ever been called chivalrous in my entire life. Sneaky too. Taking advantage of my principles like that. Gonna have to keep a closer eye on you the next time we face each other in battle. Might need to write myself a reminder since it'll be a while before the next one. That's right. You are free to pass. Yes, just like that. I'll let our border guard know first thing in the morning. Hold on there. I never said anything about you being off the hook completely. I still need my payment. no, not for the meal. I've already taken care of that. Something else. Next time I've got time off, I expect you to join me for another meal. Preferably dinner. You are already asking a lot of me today. Least you can do is return the favor. If I can make time for you, you can make time for me. Should be easy enough to set aside a few hours as compensation for the time you're saving, not having to sneak around our forces. Just for a chat, maybe with a few ales thrown in for some extra fun. Trust me, it'll be a good time, all around. Then it's settled. I'll let you know when I'm available. Shouldn't be too hard to get in contact. We see each other enough already. Well, you've got plenty of time to prep for it. Might try a different hairstyle and another cute outfit to go with it. It'll also give me a nice incentive to work on finding something new to wear. I'll take your suggestions if you have any. I'll surprise you then. Well, it's been a nice lunch. Gotta start rounding up the bunch. The longer we stay, the worse ideas they're gonna get. Yeah, better start heading back to your group to tell them the good news. Bet they'll be thrilled to hear it. Oh, and make sure to not get into too many fights before our next meeting. Need you to look good for our chat. Take care until then, little lamb.